feel like the only thing that would hold anyone back is perhaps shame. And if there's anything we are ultimately about here at Trusted Covenant, it is that shame has no place in your heart, in your family, and in your bank account. Shame is not going to get you out of debt. It's not going to help you save for retirement. It's not going to get you to a point where you feel like you have enough. Shame is always going to chase you and treat you like a little child who's being scolded.
Well, you and I both know that shame doesn't come from God.
No, it does not. Exactly. And, I'll just throw this little anecdote in here. My grandmother passed away this last year, and I love her and adored her. But I think it's fair to say that she did not ever get any kind of counseling or therapy throughout her life. And yet she got married in the late 50s, early 60s, and she was a pastor's wife. That was a time when if you went and got therapy, everyone in town would say, "Oh, what's wrong? Why are you getting therapy?" You probably know someone in your life who's like, "Man, if they had just had someone help them work through X, Y, and Z, instead of like hiding it, being ashamed of it." No one in this planet is perfect. Everybody has stuff that they need to talk about. And again, it's not just sitting there saying, "Oh, these awful things happen to me," because that's another, maybe not shame, but another reason that people don't get this is they're like, "Well, I was never abused as a child," or "I have a friend who was maybe sexually assaulted, but I never was, and so I don't need that." And I'll just say this, trauma is relative. Everyone has experiences that broke a piece of who you are deep inside. And the whole journey of faith, the whole journey of sanctification is digging those pieces out and saying, "God, I need you to remake me in your image. I need you to put me back together because I can't do it." And, whether you're a believer or a Christ follower or not, a therapist, a counselor, a psychiatrist, someone with a professional license in this, they will know how to guide you through that process. And so there's no, I didn't fall off a cliff when I was a baby, so I don't need therapy. We all need some kind of loving help and tender care.
I don't know anybody who's not fighting through something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know anybody. And the one thing you talk about, the shame and the stigma, the great thing with ours is it's totally anonymous. It doesn't go through your insurance company. No one in the company has to know. No one, that's why the police like it too. No one in the department has to know. No one anywhere has to know. You make it from your phone, in your private room, on your schedule. That's it. We are totally HIPAA compliant.
The fact that the majority of guys, let's talk about, talk to the guys in the room. How many of us would admit that I'm going to voluntarily go to the clinic to be able to get on the phone and pull up the app and just in your car, a lot of contractors, like you talk about, the police officers. Listen, it's between you and the person that's on here. If you want to go to your car and don't want your family to watch, go ahead and do it. Take that privacy. But I think it's important for us to remember, there's the mental health for like, okay, if there's something going on at 3:00 in the morning and, you can reach out. You can also, there's an issue with kind of a chronic condition, you're going to get that help. That's the second one. The third one is going to be, the telemed where, you're going to be able to just get on your phone. And then the health advocacy, that we really, really dove into. So that's summary of services.
And Mynor, it's the whole family for no extra cost. I mean, I have 6 kids, they've all used it at one time or another. No cost,